Minecraft structures have been around since the beginning and come in all shapes, sizes, and dimensions. But today, 4 teams will compete to renovate a vanilla structure in just 1 week.
Welcome to the HGTV Challenge. The plan here is to divide into groups and find a home that needs some upgrades. Nice potato switch, that's impressive. You guys juggling? Sorry, distracted. So your team will evaluate the project, come up with a design plan, and basically make it prettier than it was before. You can't relocate a village or any, a thing necessarily, but you can upgrade it or move it slightly, or if there's a reason that it can move. I can't look at you guys when this is like so bad. The only rules here is no griefing. All right, so try to play nice, try to be friendly. Everyone's just working on their own builds. This is a challenge of design, not a challenge of murder or skill in that regard. Sorry, Krabs and Juliet. Anyway, at the end of the challenge, we'll tour all of your lovely homes and have a third party decide the victor.
I call the desert temple.
All right, while we're at it, Krabs and I are gonna find a Bastion.
Ooh, okay.
Jake, what about you guys?
We're keeping the DL. No, we're gonna find a desert well if we can.
A desert well.
Yeah, we're gonna make it bigger.
All right. How about you, Canadian? You and Julianne?
We're gonna find a sunken pirate ship.
Ooh.
We have 7 days, so get creative.
Let's go. Fireworks. Let's go.
That's gonna go forever now. Let's leave.
Our competitors quickly separate into their groups and get started on the incredible task ahead.
My name is Cow Tipping Giant, and my profession is going to be the main builder. Well, there's a Star Chance and I think Leaf are going to be the main materials gatherers.
My immediate thought for this whole thing was to work on the desert temple, but Cal had already called it, so I decided to work with her and just joined up with her.
Our next team call themselves the Corsair Curators.
Hey, I'm Jay, professional novelist turned museum curator.
I'm Captain Neckbeard, and I'm a professional pirate, obviously.
I'm Hungry Canadian. I am professional shipwright, here to give this ship new life.
The Bearded One and his snowman friend journey into the desert under the name Team Casual.
I'm Neil, and this is...
Jakey. Nice to meet you.
This is Jakey. I'm a nature enthusiast. I'm a hiker. I like to go and explore and see new wild lands.
And I'm a snowman.
Our final group consists of a young couple and their minimum wage contractor.
My name is Danon.
I'm Jory.
And we are a new... Hello. We're the hottest new real estate power couple. Jump on in. We started out basically just in the overworld, just trekking out, seeing what we could find. We found a good spot where we got a lot of diamonds and iron and gold and stuff, and then we made a portal. We found this old bastion here that's just screaming for a makeover.
I mean, it kind of actually literally is screaming. So our plan is to restore it kind of to its former glory. So we're gonna replace all the brick with its former stone.
And we're gonna keep whatever we can, but a lot of this is gonna need to be replaced.
Structural integrity,
And then we're also gonna bring a lot of overworld landscaping to the area.
I think that'll really get that vibe that we're going for, is the oasis in hell.
We needed to get the basic... What are you looking at?
Oh, sorry. I cleared out the... I cleared out the squatters for you.
Oh,
nice.
Thanks, Krabs. This is Krabs. Yeah. He's our...
contractor?
He's our contractor. He's basically the guy who's going to get all the dirty work done.
I'm being paid minimum wage.
Go on.
Why am I being shot?
No, he's shooting at me.
Put your shoes back on,
Sorry,
OSHA!
I took my shoes off.
This is our village well that we're gonna. What do you want? What do you want us to say? Yeah, we traveled around and we thought we went pretty far. That we ended up back in the village, so it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're right by spawn.
What?
Pray.
There's no easy way to do this.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Oh god. Just Chicky, no. Chicky, no. Oh no. Oh no, Chicky, no, I hate you.
This water.
I'm the one that hate you. I could have killed you.
It's okay, you're forgiven.
I could have killed you. Our idea is we have this little well over there. It's a pretty small guy. We kind of just want to make it like 50 times bigger.
A bigger version, yeah.
The walls of that well are going to be housing all these villagers.
Yeah, so the idea is to expand the area, dig all the way down, and then customize the walls and everything like that as we go down. Maybe, cut out some carvings for some villagers and stuff like that, and just kind of decorate and stuff. But
get artsy with it.
Yeah. There's a village over here.
So if there's a well inside.
I'm looking.
I found a camel.
There's a camel in the middle.
Oh yeah, there's a well here. I want to get a little village hut to move all the villagers over to, so I can clear all this out, and then I want to build a mob farm so I can get a bunch of gunpowder for TNT.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just start blowing holes. Should we just replicate this, but I don't know, 20 blocks bigger?
I like that plan. Okay, so how big should we make this then? Oh wait, I don't even have tools.
Me and Jay here, we went on an adventure trying to find a nice sunken ship. And just like that, we're off on our own.
Woo! Oh, I see a boat.
Turns out, after an hour and a half, it was right next to our front door. Well, that's an
Is that
outpost.
a pillager place? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wait,
Oh,
that is honestly perfect. But we found this lovely place in the shadow of this pillager outpost over there. We want to restore it.
first and foremost, the ship needs a little bit of spit and polish. And while we're doing that, we're going to go looking for any pirate treasure that they may have left here in maybe a little underground cavern and make a museum on a little bit of story.
Really uncover what it would have been, the pirates who lived here. Because, of course, we haven't found it yet, but there must be an underground cavern system. We want to make sure it's open to the public to see all the different treasures that they came across.
So wait, we're not taking the gold? Right, okay, got it.
Not taking the gold, I'm sorry.
For her academic integrity.
We head back into the desert to find one of our teams in quite an unfortunate situation.
So we came across this desert temple, but there's a pillager outpost directly on top of it.
Hey, that's there's another pillager outpost over here. It's underneath the pillager outpost.
No way!
And we didn't really want to deal with them spawning in, when we're trying to build. That'd be kind of annoying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of create a war scene, maybe the inhabitants of the desert temple area are at war with the pillagers, and then that's gonna be a ruined temple, and then the pillagers set up house there on top of it to claim it. That's what we're going for.
We can't actually move the structure somewhere else. We gotta try to fit it into what we're building.
We're gonna make one about 100 blocks away, and just maybe that one desert temple was an extension of this one, or an outpost, and then I got taken over. We're planning on making somewhat of an oasis in the middle of the desert, and then making, I'd say, the desert temple the hub for water, I suppose, in the desert. There's gonna be this cool water source in the top of the temple, and then it'll slowly drain down into the oasis, and it's supposed to be the main water source of the whole desert.
A few days into the competition, and the renovations and tensions are heating up.
The Bastions are tricky because you don't really know how it used to look. I mean, some of these Bastions, they're in a very decrepit state. We're kind of having to get creative with where we place walls and corners and all that kind of stuff. So what we decided to do is start using our material of choice, which is stone bricks, just to kind of outline the basic structure. And once we have it outlined, then I think it'll be a lot easier to really start making a dent in this progress. I'm gonna start just filling in these walls where we know that they're just walls. Because we're using stone brick, we prioritized getting some villagers so that we can get some silk touch tools, as well as efficiency and unbreaking. Those are kind of really the ones we're needing. So I went out exploring last night, and I found a village and was able to bring 2 of them over fairly easily and start breeding them up. Built a little thing for them in the in our overworld base, and then also got some cows, and we'll get some more animals as we go. Oh, Krabs has been great. I don't know where he is right now. He's supposed to be here, but he's been doing great. He's been finding us a lot of resources in the overworld lately.
Danon, please tell me that's you.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna die.
Danon, no.
Oh.
You know, gas haven't been too big of an issue because this bastion does take up a big chunk of space. We do want to open this area up quite a bit. Like there's this big netherrack ceiling above us we're planning on removing. We are getting close to a point where we can start like looking at this and going, okay, design time.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to see this thing.
Speaking of heating up, Team Casual has anything but a casual project ahead of them.
Yeah, we started on the farm a little bit. After that, I kind of just started moving all the villagers over. So I started working on a little villager hut to move all the villagers into, and then I cleared out all the houses. I evicted everybody. I totally demolished all the land and started working on the initial well design. And then I dug a little bit more in our well, pretty much. That's what I've been working on. We spent a couple hours mining today, but at this rate, you know, I don't know if we're gonna make it to bedrock at the speed that we're going. So right now, I'm quickly trying to put together a little mob farm to get some gunpowder going and make some holes.
Digging the beach up. Come on, you guys.
I kind of want to work on the outside of the actual well though, because it's gonna expand out pretty far from where it's at right now. The whole outside of the well is going to be basically villager housing. So I'll have like kind of different structures and buildings all along the outside of the well. That's my vision anyway.
And she asked me what I've been doing all week. I know I can confidently say I dug a well. And when she dives more into that, I'm not going to have answers, but it'll be a conversation starter.
Talking with your mom. That's what we're here for at Gamers in the Attic. It's about having conversations again, you know?
Just as Jakey's mum is proud of him, the Corsair curators are quite proud of their progress so far.
This one, it was like already like above water and like next to land, which was a really big bonus. And we had some great terrain around to work with, and we had the pillager tower nearby as well, which we could incorporate into the structure a little.
First and foremost, we had to get the ship behind us livable for us, because it was going to be our base for the next little while. We had to drain out the water, had to patch up all the holes on it, but in trying to make it seaworthy, we realized there's a huge part of the ship that was rotten that probably could not be repaired. So instead, we decided to connect it as the beginning of our museum to the pirates that were here. And that heads down to a cave that Julianne over there found and has been working on excavating.
We're working on excavating that, and in the process, fended off a couple of pillager raids. While I was excavating underwater, there were a few hairy moments where I could hear the pillagers up above me. And then started repairing that tower over there, this little settlement that we wanted to showcase where the pillagers first had their land when the pirates would have showed up. And then you two have been really hard at work on both of the ships.
We've got one work in progress. It's coming along pretty good. But for this ship, I spent a lot of time on the sails, especially, getting those all working again.
We found an amethyst geode while I was working on uncovering the amazing tunnels. Broke into an amethyst geode that the pirates would have used as their treasure room. Do you want help with them?
Maybe.
A lot of work was put into making the glass tunnel from the shipwreck behind us to the underwater cave entrance, which involves getting a lot of sand, building glass, and then getting the water out of that tunnel. And then, of course, just the cave system itself, which didn't really exist prior to working on it.
While on the subject of not existing, the desert temple renovation still doesn't seem to have started.
So far, we've made a cobble generator, and we're about to make a raid farm to get ourselves going. We want, like, enchants and stuff to make things go a little bit faster. Leaf here has been collecting mud for our build.
It's been fun. I first joined and got killed by a pufferfish.
But for now, we've really just been looking for materials and gathering everything before we actually start making it, so we're not doing it like piece by piece as we go along. We'll have everything that we need, and then we can make the full structure. That's the idea, at least.
No hack client necessary, just game mechanics going wrong.
I'm sure it'll turn out right. Pretty excited, got geared up, have a lot of cool stuff. Cow is really good at this game, so she has like 1 million farms. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped for the rest of the week.
We're still in the collection phase at the moment. I shouldn't take too long to get most of the rest of the stuff because we're in a desert.
Cow tipping has, however, kept herself busy collecting over 14 chests of copper.
I spent, not that one, the other ones, spent so long. It's a building block for what we're gonna make, and I just an obscene amount. I need 14 and a half chestfuls of copper to build. And I'm feeling it. I'm almost done though. I have like 3 chests left, and I can finally be done with the copper, so. A lot of copper. I've been on for like the last 9 hours, 10 hours, just mining copper.
Jesus. I can't tell if you're laughing or crying.
Both. It's both. All I see is copper. That's all I see now. Collection and gathering phase should be over quite soon, so yeah. Well, that over there is a super smelter, and we kind of need it to smelt all of the copper, and we're gonna need stone, stuff to smelt cobblestone.
But now it's time for the desert temple building to begin. Or rather, demolition to begin.
I am Death, Destroyer of Worlds! I'll show you what happened, okay?
Alright.
You like my world eater? It's part of the build. It's necessary.
Putting in a lot of hours on this thing.
Spent some long nights.
We decided that we were gonna want to make a full like area around the Bastion be more habitable as well. So everywhere we were standing right now was actually lava leading all the way up to the Bastion. And we added all the grass, and we're gonna add more trees and landscaping, flowers, things like that up here to really liven it up, make it feel even better.
Well, I think at this point, the majority of the most unsafe residents have been removed forcibly from the property.
Oh! What did you do?
Okay, keep going!
I had a bit of a run-in with some of the residents.
And that's actually the worst.
Can you tell me something?
Sure.
Can you go look at the portal?
Okay, I'm looking at it.
Oh, it doesn't come through. I was wondering if the snowballs would go through.
Oh, they are. Whoa, that was weird. Everybody's mad at someone.
It's not me. Is it me?
It is you. It is you. It is you, Jory. Here, why don't you block off the portal? There you go.
I'm just gonna sit here and let them kill themselves off a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get their gold.
And say, if you wanna just... So that was fun.
Jory's been surprisingly aggravating during this.
We're about 99.9% done with the structural. Now it's time for the fun stuff. It's time for decoration.
We thought about building a glass dome, but we don't think we have time for that.
Maybe a wall or something, but we still have to talk about that, figure that out. The other fun thing about this project is that there's so many rooms in this structure. It's been kind of fun to walk through everything and determine, what each floor is going to be.
I think, once I died once from the same type of dying, I kind of learned not to do that again. And, that allows me to be more proactive and, not repeatedly have the same death message appear in chat over and over again.
Unlike some other people in this competition, I'd say Crabs and to an extent the rest of us, we
learn.
We learn from our mistakes.
Oh no, I messed it up. Can't stop. Ow! You try not to die.
No.
Oh no, I messed up. Bye.
Oh no.
I hit right once. Oh, that's sand. For the skeleton. Oh no.
Now, when you're digging a hole as deep as this, there are some safety concerns. Falling is one.
Ready again. If you never mind, I blew up.
Safety tip: just don't dig a hole.
Just don't build a well.
I guess Nevin made all of his scaffolding. Oh no.
Oh, we're sweating. Yeah, we're full.
Yeah, no,
full
we're
gear right now.
We're full panic, 100%.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
tried to bring Nevi in to help out this morning, and he dug a couple layers down, and then he built the scaffolding.
All right, I'm hungry.
Bye.
The day-to-day right now is kind of breeding villagers and just making this place a bit more pretty. And then every day we're taking a chunk out of this well and digging as deep as we can. That's kind of the toughest part right now. Is digging the well. We're not gonna have this cut stone go all the way down. We're gonna kind of have it taper off, and then we have a kind of a cool story goal. We're gonna put a big old crack in it, but I don't want to tell too much about that just yet. We have lore.
Oh yeah. We really just need to finish digging out the well, and then that kind of solves that. As for aesthetics and everything else, that I don't know, that could be like final day stuff. I feel like we can get like a majority of that done in like a day or less.
We got to make this place safe so that it's mob proof. We got to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but we got to add lighting throughout the whole thing, and not just torches, but like real legit lighting.
Neil mentioned he really likes the cut sandstone, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we can implement that. Implement it. I didn't mean
it's
only use it.
It's the best stone to use.
If you take a look around any direction, you'll see cut sandstone, left, right, up, down.
You just make it right out of normal.
I see it in my
sandstone.
dreams.
Anyway, Jakey's been a great partner so far. I've loved everything he's done. He's been a real help, a real creative guru.
Oh, I'm just happy to be here.
We're having a good time. The vibes are good. I'm gonna go to sleep. Baby Zandy coming?
Oh, we do? Oh, look at him go!
Jakey, sleep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
With but hours remaining in the challenge, our 4 teams have very different outlooks on their standing with one another. But with this competition nearing its completion, many of our contestants recollect on the lessons they've learnt.
Hardest part was building a ship in water and then having to remove said water without drowning.
Every time we build, we get attacked by pillagers, so that's been fun. But worth it for the aesthetic.
With 2 hours left, we're just looking for some parrots and some cats.
And writing books.
Yeah.
Writing books, all for aesthetics.
I mean, at this point, I think we're pretty much just finishing touches. Like, we're basically done.
Just a few little details to add that we want to get added because they might add a few points in,
The biggest challenge, I believe, was trying to get everybody together to work on this. Everybody has things going on in their lives right now. Some people were graduating high school, so like Minecrafting here. So he couldn't be on for a few days, and Leaf and Star Chance had a few things that they were going on. With 2 hours left, we're trying to finish up the ceiling of our build. Just the detailing. I feel like we're real close right now. I feel like we may have bit off a little bit more than we could handle.
With a little less than 2 hours left, we have come a really, really long way. I think in some areas we might have done a little less. So like in the interior design, I think is a bit less than we would have liked. But everything with the landscaping, I feel like is so much more than we had anticipated, as well as just the overall restoration. We decided pretty late in the game to build a wall around the entirety of the Bastion. But so now we're kind of just trying to fill the inside. I think landscaping is mostly done. I'd like to do a bit more if I could.
The biggest challenge for me in this whole thing was the whole getting the bombs dropped. And then me and Jakey spent the whole day filling it with water and cleaning it up all the way, and that also took a long time. But that was our biggest hurdle we barely got that filled yesterday. With 2 hours left, my biggest concern is just making this place look pretty. There's a lot of torches laying around, there's a lot of lanterns that need to be placed, there's a lot of sand that should be cut sandstone. I just got working doors. When nighttime hits, my doors close, which is kind of cool. I'm hoping that Jakey comes back soon and helps out, because I'm stressing out a little bit. I feel like if we had one more member of our team, we'd be smooth sailing. I don't know, I feel like... maybe a little bit more than I cheered. This was supposed to be team casual, and it feels a lot more like team pretty intense, I guess a little bit. But the main thing is that, the well is here, the water gives birth to all, and we'll be okay.
That didn't work. Okay, yep, you do your thing.
Excuse
do
me.
your thing.
All right.
Oh man.
Danon.
Way to go, man.
Holy cow!
Oh my gosh.
How's it going?
That was the last block. Wow.
Everybody,
Well, guys,
I want to taste the chip.
we freaking did it. Challenge completed. Woo!
Yeah, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Our first walkthrough will be the Bastion, renovated by Danon, Jewelry, and Space Crabs.
Anyway, so this is not our build. This is just our overworld base. So what we did is we found a bastion and we decided to remodel the bastion. However, being in the Nether, you can't grow crops, so this was our area for the crops. But anyway, so if we come on down, and without further ado, go ahead and head on in.
All right.
Oh wow. Good.
Shit.
Okay, so everybody come on out here.
All right. Oh my!
This isn't the Bastion that I know and love.
Before we go in, the front yard is complete with every tree type.
Wow.
We also have every flower type. We have bees.
I don't see my favorite flower. I don't see the blue orchid from the swamps.
Oh, thank you for pointing that out. All but that one. We found a really unique challenge to this place was really just figuring out how the structure of these bastions were meant to be. Because it was in such a decrepit shape. Everywhere where you're standing right now was lava.
Wow. Before we continue, actually, why don't we have everybody come over here? We need you to grab your complimentary gold boots.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's very smart.
Just on the corner.
We have the conference/war room,
Oh.
which every castle needs to have one. We do have a little complimentary workshop in case anybody ever needs anything. Here, if you guys have any pets, this is pet friendly. So you're able to bring your pets.
My fish isn't happy.
Guys, I think my dog is broken.
We're gonna come up here to the second floor. This is the interior nether portal. It goes to a separate location, a large cavern that's just off the surface.
We've left it mostly unexplored so that you can explore it.
We wanted to give the homeowners a fun new area to explore in the overworld. Over here, we have various stations for villagers. Here we have a cleric. We have a farmer station. This is a butcher station. And then if you come over to the other side, you have probably the main draw of the second floor, which is the library.
A woo from Julian.
So you got a bunch of different options in here. Lots of books to read.
Do they come with the house?
Like we said, fully furnished.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Now the third floor is more of the working floor is kind of the one that we left the most open to give the homeowners the most flexibility with what they wanted to do. However, in this corner, we do have a pig bartering station. with 3 pigs. They're all very happy to be here, and they're all happy to see you guys thanks to your boots that you're wearing. This 4th floor is what we kind of been calling the entertainment floor, and I'll let Krabs actually lead the charge here.
So, to start, we have a ping pong room.
Oh my! That is awesome.
And then we have an arcade.
This is incredible. This is
What?
selling point is this room
That's
right here.
incredible. You should have led with this.
Play some pool. You know.
No way.
Billiards with some others.
No way. Hold up.
Yeah.
This is too much.
Before we go to the next room, I just want to, say that some people might be, wondering, well, you guys get a lot of gas around here. How do you deal with that problem? And we like to think that it's not in fact a problem. It's an exciting opportunity. So this is the archery room.
Anyway, that is the front structure. Now, you guys might have thought to yourself, well, if somebody's going to live here, we didn't see any bedrooms, we didn't see any kitchens. Well, there is a whole additional tower. Back here we have fully stocked stables with everything that you'll need. Horses, pre-trained donkeys, chickens, sheep, cows. Now this is an area that does get quite confusing the first couple times you visit. So again, that is by design. We tried to make it a little simpler, but we didn't want to stray too far from the original intent. You'll enter firstly in the private library, and they're complete with enchanting table. You have lapis, you have books.
Incredible.
Here we have our storage room. If you look out the window, we're at the top of the front structure. So that gives you an idea of how high up we are already, and we're not even halfway there. So
we have a smelting area right here. Plenty of furnaces, a couple of blast furnaces. We're going to make a quick stop on the landing here. We have the guest bedroom over here.
Fully walk-in closet
This is like
as well.
1,000 threads. This is nice.
And then if we take a quick step outside, we have a performance area.
Sorry.
Yo.
This is so cute.
I see you guys decided to not do Blackstone. Why did you decide to change it?
If you go around in the back, you'll see that not only everything inside, but everything outside has been brick by brick replaced in the same place it was before with the newer, nicer, stronger brick that we have here, the stone.
We are in the kitchen.
Whoa.
A gourmet kitchen.
Whoa.
Fully stocked pantry.
Incredible.
There's a private garden area.
Whoa.
And then when we head on over into here, we will enter none other than the master bedroom.
Master bedroom.
But we wanted to give a bright, cozy feeling, and we feel like
feeling.
and then above we have a small loft space that's more of an extension of the master bedroom.
Ooh.
I was pushed.
And then up top we have the tallest part of the castle, the highest tower.
Ooh.
If you're a dragon and you want to capture a princess and hold her hostage, this is where you do it. There was a considerable amount of netherrack all over, obstructing a lot of this view that we removed.
Wow.
That's hot, man.
This is man. I need to see what this does.
Super cool. That's hot.
I like this.
This is awesome.
Back in the overworld with Team Casual, it's time to see what has become of our small desert well.
Hey, welcome to the well. This is our kind of grand entrance. This is more of a communal, kind of open resort style place, more than a home per se. Walk right on in here. These doors are daylight sensitive, so when nighttime comes, they do close. If you look right in front of you, this is what the original well looked like here.
Yeah, it's not me, it's a recreation.
But this was the original model, and we just basically took this and expanded it as big as we could. So we have every trade. They're not all filled. We'll run out of time on breeding the villagers, unfortunately. But this place will eventually be filled to the brim with villagers just living their life. This is all the housing for the villagers that we'll have in here someday. As well as if you want to come upstairs, we have our storage area and workshop.
Oh, yeah. It's so nice.
Oh, wow.
I like the item frames on the ceiling.
That's really cool. Oh, yeah.
And I guess, first, boys, if we want to just go ahead and jump in, this is the well right here. This is probably the The biggest struggle, most of all, was getting this thing dug out. You'll notice a giant crack in the well right here. Basically, in the beginning of time, it was all desert and sand until the well sprung forth, and the crack in the well is actually what gave life to the world. It gave water to the earth.
My goodness.
Incredible.
Up here, it's a
Very
little unfinished,
sociable.
a lot of construction, but this is kind of our chanting room. And if you come over here, this is our very, very, very special OG water from the well. This is the original water from the original build, just framed here for all to enjoy. It's very special.
Wow.
So I shouldn't.
Brought life to the world.
No, don't drink it. Oh,
Ideally, you don't.
All right.
But then, if we want to come upstairs, she's not
Midday.
named, but-
So noisy. The meows echo through the hallways as we were building this.
Yeah, it does. Every corner has a different animal. This is our garden areas on top of each corner. The well, as you can see over here, we got water coming from below, so we gotta lift it up here somehow, and that's what this the levers are for.
Yeah, the well provides for the farms and the animals.
Exactly.
Cool.
And then if you want to come out to the toppity tip corner, we have some trees, some bamboo.
Oh, wow.
But you come up here and get a really good view of everything.
Yo, get 'em.
Probably the biggest struggle was, just digging out this hole in the middle. We had to do a lot
Funny
of...
enough, yeah, the well was
a
our
lot of-
hill.
It was the hill. The well was our largest hill.
The well itself is very nice. It's
Wow.
relaxing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh my
It's a very
gosh,
nice,
this is
relaxing
really
place.
nice.
The view is good
Vacation
here.
Yeah.
So is this meant to be like an isolated village?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's
This-
not a house, right?
No,
Like,
this is mainly a communal village. It's kind of
It's
what
like
it
an
is, yeah.
oasis. It's everyone comes together. For the well provides, so everyone comes here.
Is this a cult?
No.
No.
No. Like if it is, it's fine. I'm not being critical. I just want to. I'm just
No.
curious. Is that what?
It's all about
It's
community.
the truth.
Yeah.
We did spend. In the beginning, there was nothing, and the well came forth.
Bingo.
The well sprung the
Have
leak.
you read our book?
I think
Yeah.
we knocked it out of the park. We did our best.
This is great. This is
I'm
super
happy
great.
with what we got.
It's beautiful.
From the desert to the coast, let us take a look at the history that has been restored by our Corsair curators.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the lighting.
Welcome to Corsair Curators. We
Wow.
decided to restore an old pirate shipwreck that we found to its original specifications. Over there, you'll see our main ship that we found this pirate ship with. This is the Queen's Revenge. If we come inside, we have the captain and crew quarters down here, and beautifully handcrafted sails. I see Jakey's found the crow's nest.
Yeah, those sails are nuts.
This ship was well known for putting together large amounts of treasure. They actually, when all the pirates were slain by, over there you see there's a pillager tower and their
Whoa.
fort. So they were all slain in battle, so they left behind all their treasure. We restored their treasure cave, and we are delighted to show it to you. If you drop down here.
Oh, watch your feet, though.
I'll catch you.
So we created a nice tunnel to the lovely underground treasure cave system.
Ooh.
This is nice.
How did you guys find this cove? Like, did you have to do any excavating, or was it kind of just open?
Oh yeah, it was completely fallen in, so we excavated the entire setup. There was so this is the one of our first attractions that we found. This was their
Wow.
oasis. There were a couple axolotls, including one named Red for the famous pirate Red. She was a captain.
That's so
You
cool.
will even find
Was
some
it
of their
natural?
leftover dinghies, their leftover little boats.
Well,
Wow.
So now we find the start of their main treasure system.
Wow.
ooh. Wow.
You can tell that this was all caved in because this isn't oxidized. Like, you feel like,
I know, right? It managed to protect it from the air.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
At
incredible.
the very back was their greatest treasures they kept.
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa.
I see.
Holy cow.
Please leave all treasure in its place, though.
Yard.
No thieving. Remember, this is a museum.
Are you guys going to be vetting buyers then?
Oh, of course. We're
Okay,
taking this
good.
very seriously.
Is any of this treasure cursed?
Not
Probably
that
not.
we're aware of.
Okay.
For the ship here, this one, I spent the most time on the sails because they were pretty tattered when we found them, making sure they're all in ship shape.
No pun intended.
No,
That's perfect.
always intended. It's always intended with ship shape.
This is my ship, the Queen's Grace, named after the Queen's Revenge because we were searching for it.
This ship actually, she was designed wholeheartedly for finding the Queen's Revenge. So she was very lightly armored, but as you can see, we do have some of our cannons on display on the top deck. And
We've also got the lovely captain's quarters here, which includes a map of our location. There's also a couple books written.
Oh, there's like a full stories in there.
Yep.
And then the next floor we have like crew quarters and a few more supplies, and then the bottom deck is the bilge with most of the supplies.
And we have our lovely stowaway dog, Gimli.
Of course.
And next to the ship, where we decided to drop anchor, is the old ruins of a pillager pirate outpost.
This is where, at the time where the Queen's Revenge, their crew met their dire fates, it was a battle here which blew out this entire portion of the wall.
Oh, dang.
You can come inside the tower. This is still mostly functional. I suggest taking time to look out the windows. You'll see each direction has something special to look at. You have the tower and then the forest, the Queen's Revenge, and this side is the Queen's Grace.
Holy cow. This is like a learning palooza. Yeah, quite the project that you guys endeavored on. I think you guys succeeded
and none
very,
for
very
personal
well.
gain either. I mean, you could have easily taken all that treasure and ran with it. That's
Trust me, I wanted to.
Yeah.
Finally, cow tipping, star chance, leaf, and Minecrafting will finally show us what they've been prepping for.
So, as all of you can see, we first discovered the location of the desert temple right below a pillager outpost. We thought, hey, if there's a desert temple here and the pillagers have taken over it, maybe there's a bigger one somewhere under the ground of the desert. Maybe there's like a central hub of a desert temple. And so we went with that assumption and we started digging in this general direction.
I'm so scared.
We're right behind you.
Okay, I see how it is.
Whoa. Oh boy.
Whoa!
Alright, so I figured we'd give you guys the aerial view first.
Pun intended.
This is just our small.
Holy cow.
Incredible.
Whoa.
So
look at their hole.
Wow.
After uncovering this central hub of a desert temple, we discovered that there was a giant war between the pillagers and the residents of, the desert. And obviously they kind of lost because, this was underground. But let's go in and see everything.
There's no booby traps, right?
No.
Hopefully
not yet.
not.
We're gonna get boobied.
From these
Wow.
old images, we can see what the old desert people
Holy
look like
cow.
with the faces, and they
So all the
obviously
temples
they-
are just upside
Look at
down.
that beard.
Yes,
This makes
exactly.
so
Yes.
Wow.
This is the central hub. This is where most people would have to dock to get inspected. These are the kind of the common rooms over here. You would sit down
Oh, wow.
here and by the cozy fire and just wait if you had a meeting with a resident here. Here is the main market area, I'd say.
Wow.
So were they heavily invested in commerce, the original desert dwellers?
Yes. That's why they lost
See,
the war
yeah.
between them and the pillagers, because they were more commerce-based than weaponry-based. The blue fires were seen as blessings from the gods, as no one from this world could have possibly created the blue fires of this temple.
I was gonna ask about
So
that.
so they
yeah.
were lit when you uncovered this?
Yes, they were eternal fires. They never go out.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's
And then we have the
awesome.
temple area up here. This is a very special area. This is where, sacrifices and other things were performed here. This is where rituals were taking place. This is, before you ask, this was a cult.
I was wondering. I was wondering.
This is where they would perform rituals under the full moon of the sky.
Oh, wow.
It was believed that all the waters of the desert came from this temple and from their god. As this place gave all of the water to the desert, and once they were defeated,
Sensing some conflicting ideologies here.
once they were defeated, all of the water in the desert dried up, and that's why the desert is Sandy today.
Wow. This is
I almost
awesome.
can't
Well,
wait.
those are
Impervious, of
four
course.
buildings, right?
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
Just like that, this week-long challenge is finished.
Tell us in the comments which renovation was your favorite, and they will get an extra advantage in the next challenge.
Everyone in this challenge is one of our patrons, so if you want to be a part of the next one, go to patreon.com/gamersintheattic and join in.
Keep in mind, you do need to be at least 16 years old to join.
The next challenge will start in 2 weeks from today on August 4th through August 11th, so join now.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
We've through trials and tribulations, we have prevailed, as they say, and we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Camera guy,
does
does he need my lav, or does he sound good?
He's a little echoey.
Just talking to my mic.
Hang on. Yep.
Yeah, just talking to my mic. There you go.
That's all right.
There's a lot of little things in this build, and a lot of little fun things you can find and see. And I think finding and discovering those will be my favorite part.